Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another gorgeous evening outside in our yard. I've been having a lot of fun doing different things with the transparent base coat, and each time I think I learned something a little bit more. The biggest thing I think I've learned is to thin out my pouring medium and my paint more. So that's what I've done tonight, and I have one more addition that I'm going to tell you about. Let's get started though. This is a 24 by 30 inch gallery wrap canvas from Artists Loft. I have pre-painted the surface of it with this beautiful color by Golden. This is burnt sienna, and absolutely beautiful stuff. I'll show you. Nice and deep and rich and very southwestern, very autumn. So I'm very excited about this. And I dry brushed this, and then in the areas that it seems lighter, it's because I finally got tired of it being sticky, so I put some water on my table and I got this beautiful streaky effect, which I actually really like. So first thing we're going to do is put down our transparent base coat, then we're going to put down some colors, and then we're going to blow it out. So this is the 24 by 30, and this is my pouring medium tonight. Is my Liquitex heavy gel gloss and Floetrol mixed with a lot of water. And at the last minute, actually right before we started shooting, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about a pour I had seen my friend Nate use, the transparent base, and his pouring medium I think was PVA glue and varnish. So I was thinking I still wish this was a little thinner, and then I thought I'll just throw some varnish in there. So this is Liquitex High Gloss Varnish, not pouring medium, this is the varnish, and I've added a good slug into here. I didn't measure anything. There's probably about 8 ounces of the gel gloss, and then a lot of Floetrol and a lot of water, and it's got this lovely very thin consistency where it's not leaving a mound, it's just sinking directly into itself. So this is nice and thin. I'm hopeful that this is going to work very easily and very well. So that's our high gloss varnish that we've added. The colors I'm using tonight I'm very excited about. The first one, you guys are getting used to seeing this one I think, is my Amsterdam Pearl Yellow. Beautiful stuff. Nice and thin, not really leaving a mound. I don't know, I might thin this one out even more. Then we have my DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in 24 karat gold. That's nice and thin. So no mounds, just sinking into itself. Okay. So that's the 24 karat gold. Then we're using this Little Piggy in Bloodstone. I used this in a bigger piece that I did, a 36 by 36 a couple weeks ago called Tomu, which was really pretty. So I'm hoping we get some of this effect, this sparkly metallic dark burgundy color. Yeah, it looks a little bit cloudy here because of the Floetrol, but this is going to be beautiful, and it's going to dry this color. So I'm hopeful this is going to work and work the way I want it to. So this is Bloodstone. And then this one is King of Pain. It's a color I really like, but the pigment is perfect. This is King of Pain by this Little Piggy pigment. Beautiful color. Nice, deep, dark, but it is very transparent, which I was actually counting on for this because I don't want something very opaque. Okay. All right. This nice and thin. And we're just going to flood the whole canvas. And I am using again my Makita mini Frankenstein leaf blower. That's cordless. It's using a battery, and this is a great progressive trigger, so the harder you squeeze it, the harder the air blows. It's also got 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to keep it on 3, and we're going to blow this out. So this is a hairdryer nozzle that I just grabbed off a Revlon hairdryer, and I taped it on here. Actually, HOA did it for me. Now we're going to blow this out. Okay, so we have our transparent base coat down now. And this is looking good. Already I can tell you that I really like adding the varnish in there because I think it added smoothness and it thinned everything out a little bit even more, which was awesome. Let me torch this real quick. looks really cool. It looks like marble. Okay. So, HOA. Composition-wise, do you think we should do a few lines of a color down the center and then blow it out? Or we should do like 3 lines in like a zigzag pattern and blow it out?
I like the zigzag.
You do? That's the harder one. Okay. Bring our colors back over.
Sometimes what I suggest actually confirms that you actually want the other thing. So go ahead if that's what
It's
you
all good. It's all good. So I wanted to talk for a second about layering the colors with this Little Piggy pigments. I've always been taught that piggies show up better when they're on top of a more opaque color. So my layering, deliberately, I want to use the King of Pain on the bottom, and then I want to put a little bit of gold, and then the bloodstone, and then the pearl yellow. So that's the order we were going to do things. The other reason that I wanted to talk about adding the varnish to the pouring medium, with the last one that we did, the indigo background, what was it called? Flirting with Indigo. I love the way it worked out. However, I felt like the transparent base coat could have been a little bit shinier, and it wasn't because there was a lot of Floetrol in it. So I'm hoping that adding the varnish to that pouring medium and transparent base coat is going to help. Okay, so we're going to take our King of Pain and okay, we're going to just do it. We're going to pour a line, and I'm not going to be so sparing with the paint this time, because last time I felt like I could have used a little bit more. So one this way.
Sparing is kind of in your wheelhouse.
Shh. Okay, put one that way. All right, that's good. I'm gonna Fiona fingertip that and get rid of it. Those. Not that it's gonna matter all that much. Okay, now we're gonna put some 24 karat gold down. And now the bloodstone from this Little Piggy. It's a beautiful color. Okay. Now we're going to come in with the pearl yellow. Okay, I'm going to start over here, HOA. Now my goal here is not to go over it 500 times, so I just want to do one pass, and so I don't blend the colors too much. So we're going to start over here. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Aye, lass, that I am.
And here we go. Alright, so the only thing I'm not crazy about is this in there, but we might fix that anyway when we're doing this line. So let's do this line first. Over here each way. Alright. I like this. I like that part. I'm not sure I like the center part, so I think I'm gonna, let's see, we're gonna go blow this part a little bit right here. Right, honey? Okay. Well, didn't quite do exactly what I wanted to do, which was just one pass over it all and be done. I think I did have a little bit more paint on there than that was possible to just do one pass, because the composition ended up different, but I still kind of like it. I do see all the individual colors, the King of Pain, and the Bloodstone, and the Gold, and the Pearl Yellow. I love what the gold is doing. We're getting some really pretty cells in here and in here. I don't know. I don't know if there's still too much. Ooh, there's still a lot of paint on there. Okay, let's be crazy and tilt this a little bit. If we don't like it, we can always blow it out more. Yeah, see, there's a lot of paint moving on here now. Too much paint.
Probably the back or the base coat.
Yeah, it's thin, but that's alright. I'm actually digging this more. It's stretching it out. Looks like well, thin paint and a lot of it, but I think the tilting it was a good thing. I actually like this composition better, except for that corner. A little bit too squiggly. So we're going to take some of that off. Nice and easy. Just let it float down and then we'll bring it back. So a lot of people ask me, how do you know when you've tilted enough? Well, when I first picked it up, the paint was moving very, very quickly. To me, that means there's too much on there. So this is a much better speed. I could still take more off, but I'm not going to because it's very thin. And I kind of like what's happening in here. Just open up this top edge a bit. You might take some off right at the bottom. Take some down quickly. That's better. Ooh, this is looking cool now.
Starting to look like your shirt.
Is it?
Yeah.
I really like this though. It's cool. Alright. I'm happy with that actually. I'm happier with it now than I was when it was just blown out. And also remember there is a base coat color on there, so this is all going to be on top of the base coat. So by tilting it, we're probably not going to have areas that are completely clear, but that's okay because we're going to get this beautiful layering transparency of all these different colors, which I think is going to be awesome. So I'm going to torch this and pop some more bubbles and make sure I torch it really well, and then I will show you guys when it is dry. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave me a like, leave me a comment. If you can, share the video. I really appreciate that. And we'll see you when it's dry. That was cool. Many, many years ago, the native people revered and worshipped the thunderbirds, who were protective spirits of this realm. The thunderbirds were mighty and could create thunder with the flap of their wings, and lightning with their beaks, and flames with their eyes. I was reading about thunderbirds because I thought this was really cool, and I actually see quite a few birds in this piece. It reminds me of the sky at sunset with some gorgeous clouds, which I don't know, there's just something about this really speaks to me. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Seems to be a plane going by right now, of course. Anyways, the painting itself, I love these colors. That King of Pain is incredible. It's so deep and luscious, creating so much depth. Of course, the 24 karat gold blings a lot more in the sunlight, but the colors are coming out a lot more now that the sun has gone down. The bloodstone is in there. I do see it. I don't think it's showing up as much as I wanted it to because it's kind of warm, just like the undercoat that we put on there, that burnt sienna. So, but I do see it in there, and it's creating some beautiful depth, another mid-tone color, which is just gorgeous. Let's get some details in here. Let's see if I can get closer. Up here, I love that top part where it's just kind of wispy on top. That's where we tilted it, and our colors blended with the base coat, the transparent base coat, so it's just sort of feathery. That right there kind of looks like a Thanksgiving turkey to me. There's another bird over there. That kind of looks like a vulture right there. And there's another bird over there. So, yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I see a lot of birds. Anyway, I love these cells. There's the bloodstone. You can see it in there, kind of pretty. I really like this. I'm very, very happy about tilting this out after I blew it out, because I honestly was not liking it very much when I first blew it out. I was like, oh no, this got away from me. But tilting it created just the right amount of paint on there to leave a beautiful overlay on top of this very transparent base coat. So, and we see that gorgeous burnt sienna undercoat. So I'm really happy with this. I think it turned out awesome. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope it inspired you to give some things a try and play with some new stuff and step out of your comfort zone, if you will, and have some fun. So thank you so much for being here with us tonight. I really appreciate all of you. If you guys could please give me a like and a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And if you can, please share the videos. I really appreciate that. You guys are amazing. I love you a lot. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.